Okay, introducing. My name is Agustinus Masan, SPMPD. I am an English lecturer at Victoria University, the Faculty of Teacher Training and Education Science. And today I'm going to describe about the subject description. This subject core deals with semantic of English consists of the first one is what semantic is. Also, we are also talking about kinds of semantic. In kinds of semantic, we are talking specifically more about lexical, grammatical, context, referential, non-referential, connotative, innotative, conceptual, associative, idiomatic, and proverb. Next, we are also learn about meaning relation. In meaning relation, students also are learning about synonym, antonym, polysemy, homonymy, eponym, ambiguity, and etc. Okay, next, semantic field. We are also learning about semantic component, change of meaning, kinds of change, meaning to sentences and then one sentence, kinds of change, and then the last one is meaning based on language function. As an additional, we are also learning about deixis and also scientist views on semantic. Okay, that's about subject description. Let's move to learning achievement. In learning achievement, here are three points in learning achievement. The first one is about attitude. The second one is skill, and the third one is, as the last one is about knowledge. Okay, let us discuss about attitude. In attitude, students are asking to be a good people. So that's about morality, and that's also about religion. Okay, let's move to next, skill. In skill, students are asking to understand about the grammar and also using English oral and written. Okay, the third one is as knowledge. In knowledge, students are also asking to master the four skills in English. The first one is speaking, and reading is productive one, and then listening and reading is a receptive skill. Okay, let's move to learning method. In learning method, lectures, I use explanation method, discussion method, and then question and answer. Okay, let's move to learning approach. I usually use SEL, student-centered learning, in approaching of learning to the students of university. I usually use this method, this approach, because this approach giving more than chance to the students to be active during the class. So 75% is for the students, and then 25% is for the lecture. 75% means that students will be more active during the class. Okay, learning assessment. In learning assessment, there are 5 points in there. Okay, the first one is about attendance, homework, quiz, mid-exam, and the last one is final exam. In attendance, 10%. In homework is 20%, quiz 15%, and mid-exam is 25%, and the last one is final exam is 30%. So the total is 100%. Okay, let's move to this additional assessment. I usually give additional assessment because this is the Faculty of Teacher Training and Education. My additional assessment, the first one is students presents is 10 minutes before the class begin, and the second one is the last is tidy closes. Okay, learning media in this subject. Victoria University has a specific website The name of the website is e-learning Simonet. So about the handbook, students can download it in that website. Okay, for learning information during the semester, I usually use WhatsApp, Messenger, and SMS. Okay, let's come to the presentation of teaching class. Thank you. Okay, class. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, today we are here together. We have some subject. We have same subject about semantic, and today we will discuss about meeting 2, about meeting 3, about kinds of semantic. Where in this first slide you can read together. The first one is referential meaning, the second one is non-referential meaning, the third one is denotative meaning, and the last one is the fourth one is connotative meaning. Okay, before coming to the next slide or the second slide, I'm going to give you a chance. Maybe any question from you before start this class?
Sir, I'm sorry. I have a question. Okay. Thank you for the chance that is given for me. I'm going to deliver a question about. Please make us a sentence of referential meaning.
Okay, thank you. This is a good question. Well, I'm going to try to explain a little bit about your question. Do you have a girlfriend?
No, sir.
No?
Yes.
Okay, if you don't have a girlfriend, I'm going to give a sentence about girlfriend. My girlfriend is. Okay, before coming to the opening prayer, I'm going to explain it because this is an aggressive student, so I have to try to answer the question. He is so creative student, so I have to try to explain it first before coming to the opening prayer. Okay, my girlfriend is, for example, Christine. Do you know where is Christine? Who is Christine?
Christine is my friend.
Okay, Christine is your friend. Where is she?
Let me see.
Oh yeah, like that. So when we talk about referential meaning, we talk about object of a name, object of a place. For example, I want to go to Saga Market. You know Saga is in Sorong. So the reference is the place. So when you ask about a name, Christine is a person. Christine now is sitting next to you. She's over there. Okay, do you understand about the explanation?
Yes, sir, I understand. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, before we are going to learn together about this subject, I'm going to ask one of you who is ready to open us by radio. Who is ready? Would you mind to help us?
Yes.
Okay, yes, please. Stand up, please.
Okay, everyone, before we start with our lesson today, let's pray together. Our in heaven, thank you for your blessing in our life and the health still we feel today. Now we will start with our lesson today. Please bless her as the lecturer and also bless us as the student so that we can understand the material that will be given. So this is our prayer and
Thank you very much. Sit down, please. Okay, you guys, today, students, let's come to second slide. Okay, who can help me with this? Okay, Gary, please.
The material is one referential
kinds of meaning. The first one is differential, the second one is non-referential, the one is denotative, the last one, conjugating all kinds of meaning, is qualitative meaning. Okay? Remember it well that today we just only have 4 items of meanings. Okay, next slide. Who can help me with this? Okay, Christine.
Learning achievement. The first, the students can understand the referential meaning, non-referential meaning, denotative meaning, and connotative meaning. The student can make the example of kind of meaning.
Okay, student, who can help me to explain what it is? This is the purpose of our learning today. So 4 items only have 2 indicators. So the first indicator is understand the meaning, and the second indicator is the students can make the example. So today you will be helping to understand the meaning of the 4 kinds of meaning, and then after that you will be asked to make this example. So you just only come, listen, sit down, and then go back. But you will work hard for today. Are you ready for today?
Ready.
Okay. If you're ready, let's move to the next slide. Anybody can help me with this? I'm sorry because I usually use student-centered learning. The approach of teaching is student-centered learning. So 75% is always for you as a student, and then 25% is demand. So you have to be creative when you are in class, because I give you full time to explore yourself when you are in class. Okay, in this slide, we talk about the definition of referring and non-referential meaning, denotative meaning, and qualitative. Okay, let's move. Definition of referential meaning and referential meaning. Anybody have this?
Definition of referential meaning and
Okay, load it please.
if a word has its reference, its referential meaning, such as host, like, tree, etc. But words because and etc. don't have any reference. The latter are called non-referential.
Okay, do you get the point of this definition? Before we come to the example of referential meaning and referential meaning, do you get the point? Do you understand about definition? If you understand, say to me that yes, sir, we understand, or I understand. If you don't understand, ask me. I will understand. First, before coming to the next slide, example. So maybe you can have maybe a little bit of explanation about this definition. Do you want me to explain it? Okay, let me explain it. If a word has its reference, it is referential meaning. Okay, let's come to this sentence. This is referential. If the word has its reference, Christine, the reference of Christine is Christine. Yeah. That is, if a word has its reference meaning, referential meaning. So when we talk about referential meaning, we talk about an object. Okay, let's come to non-referential. Non-referential meaning without reference. Okay, let's come to this. Words because and act. Because has its reference, because, and. Okay? Maybe you can talk. Because, and has no reference. Because these are conjunction. Conjunction has no reference. So reference, when you talk about a house, when you talk about a plane, when you talk about a tree, that is specifically, in Indonesia we can say, ada spesifikasinya. Oh, ini pesawat Garuda. This is Garuda airplane. This is banana. Yeah. For example, like that. Specific. More specific. So when we talk about non-referential meaning, we talk about conjunction, because, and like that. Okay? Any question? No question. Okay, let's move to next slide. Okay, here we talk about an example, but specifically for referential only. Because when we want to talk about non-referential, that we talk about conjunction, it means that we talk about no object or without object. So when we talk about non-referential meaning, we talk about an empty object. An empty object. Non-referential meaning. So referential meaning, it means that we talk about an object. With an object and without an object. Okay, I'm going to write it down because I know that you will miss information about this. Referential, non-referential. Non-referential. Okay, referential means that with object, without object. You may put article and with object and without an object. Okay, let's come to the example. Okay, in the first sentence.
Answer.
Okay.
1. I come tomorrow. Mark said. 2. Ben said, I come one day after Mark. In the first sentence, I refer to Mark, while in the second it refers to Ben.
Okay. If I say that in the first sentence refers to Mark, is it true? If I say that the first sentence is referred to Mark, is it true? Is it true? Because in the first sentence, but I just give a similar example of that one. You are like confused. Okay, maybe you can ask me to make another example. You want another example of this? Because I'll give you an example about my love is Christine. That is an example of referential meaning. Christine is a name of person, a woman, a girl. Yeah? So you got the point. Get the point? What is? Okay, let's move. You got the point? We move to another slide. Okay, who can help me to do this? Yes. Okay, yes. Loudly, please.
Definition of donative and connotative meaning. The first one means the real meaning of a word. That is the lexical meaning, that the basic or original of the word. The second,
come to the next slide for example of this. I'll give another example. Okay, for derivative, it means the original. So the original meaning of rose is flower. Flower is beautiful. The rose is beautiful. This is the real meaning of rose is a flower. Okay, rose here, this is connotative. You are my rose. Would you mind to help to explain this? Gary? Yes, sir. Handsome boy. But you are a nice guy. When you saw me yesterday, when you played, thank you. You are a good boy. Thank you for your help. The blessing. Okay, how about the rose? How about the rose? You are my rose. This is connotative meaning. Because the real meaning is rose. A rose is a flower. And then rose here means yeah, your friend, someone special. Special. This is special. Yeah, I think that before coming to the next slide, well, example of this qualitative and denotative, you understand about this example? Yes. Really? Yes. Okay, I'm going to ask you. Would you mind to make an example of qualitative and denotative for me? Who can make an example? Yeri? Yes, please. Okay, you can go slowly by sitting in your place.
You can make an example.
Yeah.
Example sentence.
Okay, you make a sentence. Okay, come please, come please. Come please here. Okay, the next one. This is like this. Thank you very much. Like this. This is like that application, you know, duplication application.
Yes.
Nice. You are so great. This is true. The angel is so beautiful. You know, angel is beautiful.
Yes.
That is the original of the angel. So when you see or when you find an angel, but he or she is bad or ugly face, it means that there is not an angel. Because an angel or the angel is so beautiful. You are my angel. Yeah, let's say some especially to your girlfriend, maybe, or maybe to your beloved parents, to your friends, that you think that they are so special in your life. You can say that you are my angel. Maybe when you say that you are my rose for your parents, it means that maybe sometimes friends can say to you that you're alright, are you alright? Go back saja. If you say that my father is my angel, yeah, that's it. But when you say my father is a rose, yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, let's move to the example of I'm so sorry for didn't change this. I'm sorry for this. This is mistyping. Okay. The example is okay. Who can help me to read this?
The example of denotative and correlative meaning. The denotative meaning of pig is a mammal animal with 4 legs that is raised for its meat. For those who are Christian, pig has the positive meaning because for them it is delicious meat. leader.
Okay, thank you very much. This is clear for example and then I think that you understand well about that. Okay, because we don't have enough time for this, I think that let's go to the next slide. Okay, any question from you? Yeah, yes, please.
What the purpose of the material you given for us?
Okay, the purpose of this material, I'm going to give you an analogy like this. When you want to go to a new place and you don't know about the dress of the place, what do you think? What do you feel? If you are in a new place without a specific address, so what are you going to looking for? You are going. Okay, you can answer the question. It's difficult. We have to know this because as a student of English department, when you are going to listen to a song, or reading a book, a novel, or a poem, you have to understand first about the competency of the listening. Okay, do you get the point? Okay, Eden, today, Istina, thank you for coming. Thank you for your participating during my class. May God bless you. Okay, let's call one of you as a closing prayer for today's class. Yes, please. Come in front of the class and let us pray.